Welcome to our analysis of the current state of Liverpool Football Club, as the team struggles to find its footing in the midst of a midfield crisis. We'll take a closer look at the issues and challenges the team is facing, and what steps they may need to take to turn things around. The Liverpool Football Club is currently facing a major issue in its midfield. Despite manager Jurgen Klopp denying the problem, recent team selections suggest otherwise. Players like Jordan Henderson and Fabinho, who were once considered key starters, are now finding themselves on the bench. This is a significant change from just 6 months ago. The match against Chelsea was a clear example of this, as both Henderson and Fabinho were left on the bench while 18-year-old Stefan Bajcetic and Naby Keita, whose contract with the team is set to expire at the end of the season, were given starting roles. This is a statement from Klopp, and it is worth noting that few people had any real complaints about the selection. The form of Henderson and Fabinho has been poor, and including them in the starting lineup would have been considered a risk. After the match, Klopp stated that the team was compact, together, and won challenges when they lost the ball. These are basic requirements for a Liverpool team, but the club is currently struggling to focus on tackling and closing down in order to improve its performance. Klopp has hinted that the drama and energy expended during last season's successful campaign is impacting the team's performance this season, and this is particularly evident with Henderson and Fabinho. The recent defeat to Brighton marked a new low, as they were easily bypassed in the new 3-4-1-2 formation and were substituted after just 69 minutes with the team 2-0 down. It is worth noting that Klopp has stated that he is not too loyal to players who have delivered for him in the past, and it will be interesting to see if he is willing to sacrifice some of his trusted players in the summer in order to overhaul the midfield. Roberto Firmino and James Milner, who are both on the older side, have been mentioned as potential players who could be retained for another year. But there are questions about how long players like Henderson, who will be 33 in June, will continue to be valuable assets to the team. The current situation at Liverpool is a clear indication that something needs to change, and that change needs to come from the midfield. The team's poor performance this season is a result of the midfield not functioning as it should. The midfield is the engine of the team, and without it, the team is not able to perform at its best. The recent team selections by Klopp and the poor form of Henderson and Fabinho are clear indicators that the midfield is the root of the problem. The Liverpool Football Club has a rich history and tradition of success, and the current situation is not in line with that history and tradition. The club and its fans expect and deserve better results. The club needs to take action to address the problem, and that action needs to start with the midfield. The club should be looking to bring in new players who can strengthen the midfield and help the team to perform at its best. The midfield overhaul that is expected in the summer will be a crucial step in addressing the problem. The club will need to be willing to sacrifice some of its trusted players in order to bring in new players who can help the team to perform at its best. The club should not be afraid to make the tough decisions that are necessary to turn things around. The fans, the club, and the players deserve better results, and it is the responsibility of the club to take action to ensure that those results are achieved. In conclusion, Liverpool FC is facing a major issue in its midfield that is resulting in poor performances and results for the team, despite Jurgen Klopp denying the problem. And you, what do you think? Will some old players be dispensed with and new deals brought in this season? Or will things remain blurry for the end of the season? Share your opinions with us in the comments. Do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell button to receive all new updates. Thanks for watching.